Step in the box, baseball fans. Welcome back to another episode of Batter Up with Brett and John. What's up, John? Update, baby.
Update Eve, man. I couldn't wait to have this tonight. I saw the first video on YouTube this morning as I was eating breakfast, and the first thing I wanted to know is how much did they print? And I wanted to know, what did the cards look like? And were you able to get a hit in a box with relative ease compared to where we were on Series 1? And I was amped up. And the more I got to looking at it, I thought, we just need to dedicate tonight's Batter Up segment to nothing but talking Update. How Update compares this year versus last year versus years past versus other series from top Series 1 last year, Series 1 this year, Series 2. I ran the numbers. I got them all. So how about you? You opened product already just an hour ago.
I got so lucky. This is where having allies in the hobby. I'm sure Eddie, I've talked about on my channel. He's local. He buys almost all football. I've helped him out. He's helped me out. I subbed some cards. He's like, dude, I got a chance to get a few blaster boxes. I said, yes, please. I was at work. He got me 3. But the hits were coming out of them. A short print and 3 golds.
Was it a short print or was it an SSP?
It was a short print.
Just a short print? Okay.
Short print. And then a little more bonus as we get into the checklist here. I sent this to John. I wish I had the technology to bring it up on the screen. But
oh yeah.
And
let me bring it up on my phone.
Yeah. In a Facebook group, guys, check this out. John will pull it up. But home field advantage confirmed. Julio Rodriguez confirmed home field advantage. Kaboom. Yeah. Holy crap. I have a feeling there's going to be a Witt home field advantage, Torkelson home field advantage, probably a CJ Abrams, a Hunter Green. I think most of them are going to be rookies, which is going to be amazing.
Hey, we should give some shout outs to those who, hello, Rodney. Hello, Chris. Hello, Doc's Cards. Hello, Rodney again. Hello, Lucky. Hello, Anthony. And how much are blasters? What were they? $25?
Yeah, and then he has a membership at Barnes and Noble, and so do I.
Yeah.
So whatever the 10% off.
$22.50, something like that.
Yeah, it ended up my total was set like 72 and change for 3 blasters, which isn't terrible. But man, if you have a Barnes and Noble close, check it out tonight if it's still open, or tomorrow. Target was starting to get them. I don't believe Walmart's have gotten them yet. Targets and Barnes and Noble.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go to a Barnes and Noble. I know my Target near me restocks on Mondays exclusively, so he's not coming back there this week, but he will be there next Monday, so I'll definitely check that out. Gonna check Barnes and Noble out tomorrow. For me, I'm going to my hobby shop tomorrow. He had regular hobby boxes. The market price was $95 for him at Indie Card Exchange. And the jumbos, he had them for $185. I splurged and I said, Andy, I want 2 jumbos. I don't normally do that, but I just said, I think I gotta go in a little bit on this one. So I might rip one, hold one, find out what happens. Looking forward to that tomorrow night. So that'll be on my channel tomorrow night. I think my wife and I will probably do a pack battle on that one. She'll take 5 of the packs. I'll take 5 of the packs. She'll take a silver pack. I'll take a silver pack. We'll see who wins.
Yeah, check out John's channel, ERB Sports. I think you did well, because at first I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought the prices were going to come down the way the market's going. Mm-hmm. And then after seeing the product and that home field advantage, and I think this price could start going up again. And then here's the one thing I've been saying for a while now. I still believe the biggest chase card in this product is going to be a triple of Julio, Wander, and Witt, an ultra short print. I believe it's going to be in there. It has not been confirmed. I haven't seen it, but I believe that card's going to be in there. And once that goes live and people share it around, this product could really take off. I didn't even look for the odds for the ultra short print, to be quite honest with you.
I didn't. I have the box odds in front of me, so if it's evident without digressing too much, I'll take a quick gander because I had you send me the box odds. So if they list ultra short print, unless that's hobby only.
While you're doing that, I'll just start off with this. Obviously, in my opinion, the two big rookie cards you're looking for are Julio Rodriguez and Bobby Witt Jr. Those are the two premier, without a doubt, the front of the product right off the bat. And then along with that, there are many, many really, really positive rookies that you could get. Torkelson is in there. We don't know what's going to happen with him. He's still in there. I'm excited to have a Cubs rookie, Seiya Suzuki. I'm pretty pumped about that. And CJ Abrams. I mean, here's some of the guys I highlighted. I don't know about you. CJ Abrams, Mackenzie Gore, Royce Lewis I highlighted because there's still some hope with him. Ramos from the Giants, Jack Sawinski, Stephen Kwan. And then this is what people gets lost in the mix. I mean, you got the Wander Franco debut. A parallel with that card would be amazing. O'Neal Cruz debut. Parallel of that would be you have the Witt debut. I mean, there's a lot of cards.
So many chances at a parallel of something that has a pretty good player on it. That's one thing. Even though last year's update was kind of a crappy product, I enjoyed opening the hanger boxes. I think I had a couple videos on my channel very early on. I'd saved a couple of hanger boxes, like 6 of them, and I pulled a camo out of 25 out of a hanger box, and it was one of the rookie debut cards. So I thought, not bad. I would love for it to have been Jonathan India or something, but it wasn't. It was Ian Anderson rookie debut camo, numbered 1 out of 25. So that's cool.
Pretty
Still
decent
have the card. Decent card. But you're definitely right. This product has everything that we were hoping Chrome would be and more. The odds look pretty good. I don't know. You want me to rattle off some of the odds?
Yeah. Hey guys, you gotta listen to what John's got to say here. John's really good with the math. He's gonna give you a breakdown here.
Okay, so update this year. Golds 1 in 14 for a blaster box. Now I'm going to give you the blaster odds, and then I converted them to what I believe the hanger box odds will be based on everything that has happened up to this point for other releases. So you can kind of connect the dots. So golds 1 in 14, green foil 1 in 58, orange 1 in 97, 147, 1 in 147 for red, 1 in 297 for vintage stock, 377 for Independence Day, pink and blue. Mother's Day, Father's Day was 1 in 572. Camos, 1 in 1145. And short prints, 1 in 42. Now, how does that compare against other releases? It's actually less than Series 2 was this year. And it's about the same, give or take, like plus or minus 5% of where Series 2 was last year. So running the numbers, it looks like, depending on the parallel, if you compare directly Series 2 this year versus update, you've got anywhere between 15 and 19% less printed. So you got a 15 to 19% better chance of pulling the card you want across the board. So, like, for example, short prints in Series 2 were 1 in 50 packs for the blaster versus 1 in 42. So it's a 16% better chance. Depending on how you do the math, it could be 20%, but I just basically took 42 divided by 50. I could take 50 divided by 42. I think I might get a slightly different answer. But you get the idea. A lot better odds than Series 2 even. And Series 2, we took a deep breath because we said, gosh, they printed so much less than Series 1. The numbers were staggering, actually, if you compare how much less of update was printed than the Wander Series 1. 63.5%. That's insane. It's a third of the product of update that exists versus where we were just months ago for Series 1. So that has me going. Now I'll take a quick pause Brett, if you have anything to add, and then I'll go through the hanger box odds that I calculated.
Yeah, just from like I could just go back to Series 1 to start the year. I immediately went and bought some blaster boxes, and I forgot how many it was in my video I opened, but I think I hit one short print in like 18 boxes. And tonight I just opened 3 and already hit one. And then each box had a gold.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, Series 1 was so hard to hit stuff. So your numbers are on, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
so
I trust your math.
With that being said, you're interested in knowing what the odds for the hanger boxes were. We haven't seen them yet. And Mark says he ordered 16 hangers. Where'd you get those from? Because Brett might want to pause the video and go out and buy those right now. We were talking beforehand, and he's like, if I see hangers go live, I'm buying them. I'm buying a case of them right now. So where did Mark say he got them from? I'm very curious. They restocked the card section yesterday, and I noticed a lot of items about okay. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to rattle off the odds that I believe you'll see when the hanger boxes come out. All right, so I'm going to give you some homework, Brett. I'm going to count out a parallel, and you're going to tell me the odds from Series 2, and then I'll tell you what update was.
Oh, boy.
All right, so vintage stock.
Man, oh, man, that's going to be tough. My lighting in here sucks so bad.
I'm making people tune out because
vintage stock 1 and 297.
That was the hanger box.
Oh, this is from the Series 2 blaster.
Oh, do you have a Series 2 hanger?
I do. Sorry.
What was the odds?
Let's see here. Vintage stock 1 and 74 from Series 2.
Okay, so I have this calculated for update. It's going to be 1 and 62.
That'd be nice.
Pinks for Mother's Day pink.
Mother's Day pink and Father's Day blue. 1 and 141.
I have it calculated. It should be about 1 and 117 is what you'll end up seeing.
Wow.
How about SPs? We're not going to go through all of them.
Base short print 1 and 11 in Series 2.
I have a feeling update's going to be 1 and 9.
That's pretty good. One every 90 some bucks, $100.
And then the last one we'll do golds.
Gold, black, a gold. Regular gold was 1 and 4.
Steel City Collectibles has them for $12.95.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. So you 1 and 4 for golds?
1 and 4 for golds.
Okay, I think you're going to see 1 and 3 or 1 and 4. It's going to be between 3 and 4. So they could go with the same number, or they could make it easier to find. I calculated the exact odds were 1 and 3.2, but it could be 1 and 3. That might be what they list.
Yeah, I was really hoping to get a hanger, John, because I'm going to do a video opening all 3 of these again and then doing the odds to have them on record for next year. So I'm looking forward to a hanger coming in.
Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to a hanger box coming in. I'll do the 2 jumbos tomorrow. If the price shoots up and the other one, that I'm holding might, I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes you got to get your money back out of the cards a little bit. So you rip some, you hold some, see what happens. But I have a feeling this is a fun product. People are going to rip it, much like they did Logo Fractor. A lot of people were caught sleeping on Logo Fractor. I don't think they're going to be sleeping on this one. What else is out there right now that people are interested in? If you're in the market for cards, I've seen so much Prism sitting on shelves. I've seen way too much supply in the market. Optic, same thing. I think people are going to gravitate to this. This is the best product, flagship product in quite some time. I'd say probably back to 2019 Series 2. And then before that, 2018 update. I think those are the 2 that are even like close to this in terms of just the stacked potential and sort of print runs taken into account. But you guys don't even want to know the numbers of how much more of this is actually printed, even though it's less, how much more of this is printed versus 2019 Series 2. That number was a little sobering. I thought, whew, Yeah, we're printing a lot more these days. Even though we're printing less, it's still a lot more than it was.
So here's my little take. If you are into breaks and you can find a breaker who's doing jumbo cases for fairly reasonable, which they are reasonable. Like I saw a breaker. Here's a team I think could be a really underdog, although it doesn't have too many rookies on it that are, you know, front runners. But the Cardinals, he had a case break for $45. There's two cards in there that I like for parallels in that. There's Albert Pujols, number 300. So you got Pujols, and then the other one has Molina and Pujols on that card as a combo.
Mm-hmm.
And then plus the Cardinals checklist is always great. There's a Stan Musial short print. I mean, for $45, that's in this day and age for a case break is really cheap. And then I think he had the Mariners at like 179, and then I forgot like the Royals might have been like 150 or something, and then all the other teams were really cheap for the most part. But those are kind of the cards, and then there's US 115, which has Trout and Ohtani on it. I think that card could be a pretty cool parallel card where people are going to want to, you know, put the rainbow together. That card. That's the beautiful thing about Update too, is there's some good veterans in here.
Yeah, it's kind of back to the hybrid of like Series 1 had good veterans because you've obviously got like your flagship rookies or flagship vets, right? Trout, Ohtani, Acuna, and then you missed out on them a little bit in Series 2, and now they're back in some variation in this product, plus rookies, rookie debuts. It's just it's unbelievable. So, yeah, I was gonna make a comment. Lucky, so Series 2, who said that? Mr. U said Series 2 is sitting around on shelves. If I find it in the wild and I find like 10 hanger boxes, I might just I'm thinking about scooping them up and just stashing them in a box. I'm not gonna rip any more of it, just because my odds on that was I just had terrible luck. We got to move on at some point and try to go to a different product, but scooping them up's not a bad idea, and just knowing that there is a chance at a Julio short print in a couple of years, you just never know what he's going to become, and all those short prints are in there, so figure why not.
So if you want to take a cheap risk out there, I've heard people have been pulling like just short prints like crazy and some good cards out of the fat packs from Walgreens. Just again, you get those rumors. I've seen some people doing those. I think there might be $6.99 at Walgreens. But man, so let me ask you this question, John.
Yep.
Obviously, again, Julio Rodriguez and Bobby Witt are the top two rookies.
Mm-hmm.
So out of the next tier down, who would you put number 3 of, you know, again, I'll read through it. CJ Abrams, Mackenzie Gore, Royce Lewis, Ramos, Jack Swinsky, Seiya Suzuki, Stephen Kwan. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. Or would you put the Wander Franco debut ahead of those guys? You know, like that's what you gotta. There's a lot of dudes in this product.
He's a little old, but I might put Jeremy Pena up there.
I keep forgetting about Jeremy Pena.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Worlds is sort of like a recency bias in effect there because we're in the World Series, and so you got Bryson Stott and Jeremy Pena in the World Series. I don't know how old Bryson Stott is.
I don't either.
I'll look it up quick.
I'm gonna highlight him.
Always great to look stuff up on your phone for anybody who's like, yeah, he's 25 as well. So, always great. You know, if you're in television, right when during the middle of a show, look down at your phone and just look something up. Everybody tunes in for that, right?
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
There are 62 base rookie cards in this product. That doesn't include the debuts.
Oh, okay.
There's just 62 rookie cards in this product. Again, that doesn't include all the debuts, but 62 of the series is rookie cards, which is awesome.
That's probably a good call on Chris with the $8.95 for a jumbo. He probably got it when it came way down. That's probably a really good call.
Dude, that is a good buy. That's a real good buy.
Yeah, because I think they're 1,000 now. Probably in a year or two, depending how much gets ripped, they might be a lot more. I always buy the hangers.
It's 150 a box. Jeez, that's actually
cheap.
really good.
Jose says, "Great video, guys. Thanks, Jose. Really appreciate it." Let's see what else we got here. All right, we were good. This is like Christmas for a baseball card collector. Can you imagine if it was like this, and then like a week from now you'd have Bowman Chrome or something? This would literally be like the most exciting time of the year.
I was talking to a friend on the phone, and he's like, "How much you gonna buy?" And I said, "Dude, I don't know." I said, "My issue is I don't know how good it's gonna be." I said, "We have Bowman Chrome coming out. We've got one of my favorites is Bowman's Best. You got Topps Chrome Update. Topps Chrome Update Sapphire will be coming out that I'll buy for my Brooklyn membership, my Montgomery membership."
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, then you got Bowman Chrome Megas that will hit Walmart. You're like, do you want to buy those?
Here's my approach. Full disclosure, I have been buying a fair amount of product, mostly for fun. My wife goes and buys 3 Prism mega boxes. We rip them on the channel. We buy a retail box, rip it on the channel. So we rip a lot of stuff for fun. But for me personally, I am completely out on NFL, any of this year's products. So for me, it's a choice between buying more of the basketball that's just fun, or switching over to the year end here for baseball and saying, okay, I'm going to buy as much as I can afford and stash some, open some, got to have a little bit of fun, right? But we always wonder, gosh, if you could have, should have, would have, 10 years down the road, you're like, man, if I could only go back and buy 2017 Prism basketball again. And it was just sitting there, right? The market is sort of simmering down. They printed less of this than they did Series 1, a lot less. They printed more of it than Series 2 of 2019 and more than Update Series 2018. But all things considered, if this product matures and becomes what you think it will, this is like the sweet spot of like the market's sort of simmering down and not really paying attention to it right now, and maybe not really high on it. And then it was printed less in spite of that. So it's like a perfect storm of like, don't feel like you've got to go broke doing it, but don't also feel like follow the herd, right? So it might be smart to like do the opposite. If the herd says, I don't want to buy cards right now, they're overprinted, everything's overprinted. Well, yeah, it's higher printed than it was, but this is lower than it could have been, a lot lower. So that makes it a lot more attractive, much like Logo Fractor was. The odds were great in pulling numbered cards. That's why it was so popular.
Yeah, it's an interesting time in the hobby where it's that fine balance of, are they printing too much? Is the hobby dying out? The hobbies, I think the thing is, buy what you like. And
the hobby, I will say this. Sorry, Brett.
It's okay.
I'll interject with some hopefully wisdom. You could probably agree with me on this. Brian Billick had a saying back in the late 90s or early 2000s. He says, players play, coaches coach, right? Remember that clip? Players play,
yeah.
Coach. Simplify it, right? Products sell when players play. It's as simple as that. The reason why the hobby is losing interest right now is because Mac Jones sucks. Zach Wilson's unimpressive. Trevor Lawrence, average. All the
Justin Fields
on those guys. That's what brought people in, and they suck. So you're wondering,
I mean,
well, these guys are like, damn it, I got burned on it. I got this Mac Jones card and I graded it. Nobody wants it now. Or I I bought this and Justin Herbert's not going to win 8 Super Bowls. What? How can that be? That just happens. Players.
Yeah, I mean, I guess going to the baseball. I mean, look at baseball this year. Tatis suspended. Trout was hurt for a long time. He had that back injury they said was basically people thought his career was over. Really, the only guy that really stood out was Judge. His prices went up. But you had Wander Mania start off the year, and then he was hurt for most of the year. So you're right. Players got to perform. And Julio's prices are still pretty high. You know, so yeah, you're right. But I like this product. I do, dude. Just open 3 boxes. The chances of hits already from just blasters. I'm encouraged. A short print, 3 golds, some other cool stuff that came out of them. I'm encouraged. I'm gonna commit to opening some more of it, and then see what happens from there, because stuff's getting more expensive. I laid down, if you didn't see my short, I laid down some pretty significant money on some Bowman, 2022 Bowman Blasters, 21 Bowman Blasters, some other Bowman. It's just like, I wasn't sure what the moving forward was going to look like, but those odds numbers you just ran tonight, I'm pretty pleased that they just didn't go crazy on update, like real crazy.
I'm very happy that the, Father Time didn't do them any favors when they were wishy-washy about when to put these guys in products. It didn't allow them to have 6 months to just go crazy on it. That's a really good thing for collectors. And it's a good thing for, not only collectors, but people who buy into breaks. I mean, you feel like you have a fighting chance of pulling something pretty cool. So lots of comments here on going here that I'm way behind on. So, Chris says he thinks Chrome Update, the mega boxes, is going to be $80. I don't know that it'll be $80. My gut tells me it's going to be $59.99.
I could see that.
$59.99, and with a price increase that they'll try to push to consumers, I think it's going to be $59.99, which is about where the Platinum Anniversary mega boxes were. So I think that's what you'll see. $59.99 is my guess. $59.99 with a 100-card checklist with maybe a lower print run would be a great product. A great product. It's a little disappointing. I would like it to be even better than that. I'd have hell if it was $30 again or $40 again. You'd buy a lot of it, right? Yeah. But everybody would do that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check out BJ's on the hangers. That was a good call earlier.
Take me back to 2018, please. In 2018, this time of year, I went around to every Target in my area. Nobody was buying them. Target had $25 off 100. I was buying, basically after the discount, I was buying update mega boxes for $15. It was amazing.
Crazy.
Cello. Well, I would do, the ladies would let me do it. I would do 5 blasters and 1 cello pack, and then I'd use the coupon and then move on to the next one. And I just kept, the ladies like, "You're really gonna?" I'm like, "Yeah, just keep it going." It doesn't say limit 1. And I think I ended up buying like 200 mega boxes and a just crap ton of cellos. It was nuts, dude. Take me back to that time.
I tell you what, you might see that on some of the product on the shelves that's just sitting there. Eventually, they'll have to mark it down. So you might see
there's some stuff going to be on clearance soon. They can't keep this stuff on the shelf.
The 2 videos you took at Target with the stack of Optic and Prism, just they don't have an infinite shelf space. They have so much, and I know their warehouse has to have a ton of product, and if they sell it online and they can't sell it out, they start pushing it in stores. And if that can't sell out, they still only have a fixed shelf space. They can't just, unless they want to pay Target more and go get a shelf back in the electronics area, they're going to have to discount it to move the product. So that's inevitable.
Hey, I got one for you, John. I was talking to a friend.
Yep.
And, I've been buying cards. I've been back buying cards since 2015. And the one vendor he's been working at, he does like 12 targets in my area. And he's been doing it for a long time. He's still doing it. And I used to talk to him and had a good relationship with him. And then during the pandemic, when people were hounding him and following him, he became a real big jerk. But before that, he would beg me, hey, dude, will you buy this shelf out so I got some room to put some stuff? But then he became a big jerk during the pandemic. I mean, a big time jerk. And I would give him plenty of space. And I wasn't bugging him like some people were. And I get it. But now I can't wait till I see him the next time. I'm like, hey, his name's Brian. Hey, Brian, you ready for me to buy some cards now and be nice to me? But
That's awesome. Yeah, our local guy is Miguel at the Fisher's Target. Got to know him a little bit. He does collect. I'm aware that he collects because he's into like Pokemon or one of the Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that. He's into some of that kind of Magic the Gathering type stuff, kind of genre. Not my thing, but fun nevertheless. We were like woefully behind on comments. If you were to rip a ton of update, what product would it be? Would it be hangers, Brad, or value packs or something different?
Hangers or bangers for me. That's the one I want personally.
Yeah.
I get
a case of fat packs at the right price, maybe that'd be fun.
Dude, if you could get a sealed case of fat packs at the right price, that's a nice opening.
That'd be a fun rip.
But there's certain times where I just don't like buying fat packs when they're on the shelf. One, because they get thrown around and the cards get damaged. But two, people start fingering them. A sealed case would be pretty amazing. Bowman Draft has not been announced yet. I forgot about Bowman Draft.
I haven't seen anything about that. Chrome
that'll probably come out next January.
A great point by Chris on Chrome Update. If it's exclusive to Target and it's only online or barely pushed in stores, bots, you're gonna have to fight the bots on that one. So that will definitely be true. Neighbor Bob, what's up? I'd go hangers. Chris says, hey guys, hey Dan. We're thinking update overall. It's printed. I ran the numbers just to recap for anybody just joining. It's printed about 15 to 18% less than Series 2 was this year, and it's printed 63.5 to 65% less than Series 1 was this year. So it's a much more densely packed product full of hits. And it has all the good rookies that you're looking for and a lot of rookie debuts and a lot of juicy stuff. So should be a very fun product. I myself am going to my LCS tomorrow to buy 2 jumbo boxes. He had them for $185. I figured I'd splurge, have some fun on my channel and do a pack battle with my wife. And yeah, so overall, very, very good to see. I'm glad Top didn't go crazy. Let's see, any other comments? Target.
There was a pretty good one by who was that? Ethan Calhoun. I like his.
Do we
my comment to Ethan is I try to look for best value. And sometimes I would prefer to rip Hobby. But in there for a while, Hobby was ridiculous. Like John got a jumbo at 185. Did you say 95 for a Hobby?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good value in my opinion. But my hobby shop, they're looking at like 115 to 120 for a Hobby.
Yeah.
I would rather just go buy 11 hangers and take my chances.
That's the thing. I had to two jumbos at 185. I could get 36 hangers for about the same price. What would I rather have? 36 hangers or 2 jumbo boxes? I don't know.
You're getting 2 autos in the jumbos. You're getting 2 autos.
I also know I'm completely out on any of the upcoming releases of NFL and NBA. I'm just going to wait for singles on this next coming draft class. So, I don't mind going heavy on this product because it's probably like my last hurrah. There's probably a couple other things I might buy because they always come up with something, but I'm not going to go after any NFL. And I know how much I would have spent on that. So I'm going to zero it out on that. So I don't mind going a little heavier, buy the 2 jumbos, but also maybe mix in the hangers over a couple weeks if they're available.
Yeah, the silver pack mojos are pretty nice. I agree with a couple guys there. Your auto shots out of those are long shots, but I do agree the silver packs are pretty nice.
Yeah. Did Fanatics actually cancel now that they own Tops? Did they cancel Bowman Draft? Is that
I haven't heard.
Seen that.
That's one thing I haven't heard. I'm clueless on that.
What's the name of Cult Channel?
I'm not sure. His channel's ERB Sports.
My channel is my name here, ERB Sports. It's Eating Ripping Betting. So for your audience, not to change the subject, but I've got another contest coming up. Okay, I'm gonna need some help here. I'm gonna need people to vote, and I might disagree with you. So in contests that I've been in, I have not cashed in quite a while because the contests are super stacked with guys that are way better than me. And I'm good, but they're way better than me. And so this next month in December, coinciding with the Big Ten championship game, we've got St. Elmo's shrimp cocktail eating contest. For anybody in Indiana, you know what St. Elmo's is. Shrimp cocktail, it's pretty strong flavor, very pungent, very, kind of clears the sinuses up. A lot of horseradish. So I have a proposition that I was presented with today by the promoter for the event. Do I want to be in they call it the undercard event. It's basically the event before the event. I get paid more money for that. I get, I think, $250 in cash, plus up to and maybe in excess of a $300 St. Elmo's gift card. So about $500-600 to just participate in I'll represent a Big Ten team and another person will represent the other Big Ten team. We're both going to be pro eaters, but it'll be a face-off to see who can eat so many shrimp the fastest, right? It's no volume, just speed. Or should I try to be in the main contest and risk finishing 7th where only the top 6 cash? What should I do? Do the speed contest with guaranteed money, or do the other one where I have a much better video for my channel?
Man, that's a tough one, man.
This is a tough one, right?
I would take the money and run, baby.
Yeah, I told Sam, I said, Sam, if you need somebody for that, I'm all in. I will definitely do that. If you want somebody just purely for speed, I know how that contest works. I know the 2 eaters that did it last year, and one of them he's better than me, and he did that last year. So no harm, no foul. I can sleep better at night knowing I didn't gas myself out with too much food, but I'm still thinking on that one. So I don't know.
That's awesome, man. We got a lot of people in here tonight, man.
We do. Yeah.
People are excited about Update. Did anybody in the chat, did you get a chance to open it? I mean, I saw Stryker open a jumbo today. I wonder where he got that, because he's not supposed to be opening that, or it shouldn't be out there.
I don't know where he got it from, but the GP Collector asked a great question. What are the box toppers in the jumbo? I
forgot.
Last year, I think in Series 2, I know you got some jumbo box toppers. You got 2 little rogue cards in there. I haven't seen those, just the silver packs. So I'm not really sure.
William said he saw some on the shelf. Where'd you see those, William?
Can I ask a question? Pack to the Future. Is that related to the Pack to the Future podcast? I'm curious. I have a friend at work. He also collects. He actually turned me on to Pack to the Future podcast. I don't know if it's the same Pack to the Future. Be very curious to know that.
William said Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble seemed to be the place. Targets were getting it. I was just interested to see if anybody hit them at Walmart. I don't think Walmart got them. No relation.
No relation. Dang it. So normally on Batter Up with Brett and John, I don't know how long you want to go. I said I have it available for about a half hour, but then that was only because I thought my wife wanted to do something. She probably still does, but I told her I had a live stream and we're going to try and cut it to an hour. So at the most. We don't have a box battle tonight. Do you have any other things on update? Because I have a.
No, let's see it. I'm going to see
All
it.
right. So as much as Series 1 sucked, I have something that I got in the mail today. I know what this is, but this was a redemption card that I got out of Series 1 from a Meyer blister pack back in, gosh, it was probably in April.
Probably March or April.
So what do you guys think I have? It's obviously a redemption, so it's an auto, right?
Out of a blister pack, for that matter.
Out of a blister pack, I got this card. And when I scratched off the redemption, oh, that's cool. It was completely illegible. And I mailed it in and I said, I don't think I'm ever going to get this back. So anybody got a guess what I have as far as a redemption? Eating contest question. You have to pick between ice cream and potato chips. Oh, ice cream all the way. I can eat a gallon of ice cream in like 6 minutes. I'm serious with that. I gotta let it melt first, but I can eat about a gallon of ice cream. Oh, it's not a Wander under number to 25. It's pretty close. There's a low numbered parallel. All right, I'm not gonna waste any more time. It is a card numbered to 50. 48 out of 50 of a guy who happened to win the MVP or is likely to win the MVP this year, Paul Goldschmidt.
That's a nice looking card.
Yeah, so the gold parallel from the 87 throwback, Paul Goldschmidt, numbered 48 out of 50. Got that finally in the mail today after waiting, I don't know how many months for that card. So I thought I'd never see it.
But you got it, man.
But I got it. It's in my possession now. I now have it. So
6 or 7 months, it's in your possession.
You know, it's funny. If I would have got that card earlier, this card, I think when I first got this card, it would have been like, I don't know, what's a Goldschmidt auto go for? Like $50? I think it's like $150 now if it was a low numbered auto, just because he won the MVP. So maybe I should sell this. I don't know.
Could be better than this one. I'm still waiting.
Jake Arrieta, yeah.
2017 Topps Finest.
Yeah, Jay Diesel says it was worth the wait. It was definitely worth the wait. That one was worth it. And when I saw that shipping notice go up, I said, holy cow, I'm actually going to get that card back. So, yeah.
That's cool.
That's a cool one.
What do you think about the packaging on update this year, John?
Oh, the green with the Mets?
Yeah.
You know, green and blue, yeah, they kind of go together, but I like the green. I really do like the green. It reminds me a lot of 2019 Series 2, the one with Hank Aaron and Trout on the cover, the one that had Tatis's rookie in it. Really similar box. I guess I was surprised they put 2 Mets on there. I would have thought they would have picked somebody else. Thought maybe they would put the rookie on there, but that's not typically what Flagship does. They typically put a player that was good from the year before on there. So they put Ohtani on Series 1. Series 2 was Vlad because I think he won like the home run title for the American League. Or it was one of the best players in the American League last year other than Ohtani. So I'm going to guess next year you'll see Aaron Judge. You'll see maybe see Ohtani again. But you'll probably see like a Bryce Harper make a reappearance. So I definitely will be curious to see who's on the box. But overall, I like the box. I just would have liked to see a different player. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. I do like the green kind of. I keep saying Series 2 because the green brings me back to Series 2 from 2019. I don't know how many times I've said Series 2. It's like, okay, this is update series, Brett. Don't forget that.
Jay Diesel says Goldschmidt. Yeah, Goldschmidt's going to be on a box next year. One of the flagship releases, Goldschmidt's going to be on it.
Man, I'm pumped that it's out. I'm so happy that Eddie reached out to me. I was able to open those 3 boxes today. That was a bonus to my day.
Yeah.
And
I was going to say, as we wrap this up, everybody on this stream, all 60 of you, 58 of you, guys are all excited for update as we are. The numbers look very good. A lot less printed. Chock full of all the players we've been waiting for all year. It's everything we hoped for in Series 2. It's everything we hoped for in Topps Chrome, and it's finally here. It's going to be fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, man. I look forward to watching at least you open the jumbo tomorrow.
Yep. For those in this live stream, if you wanna go over to ERB Sports, ERB Sports, there's my name. We're gonna be opening a jumbo. I'd like to maybe do it live. We'll see. But I should have that box back in hand by about 6 o'clock in the evening at the latest. So probably between 6 and 9 tomorrow. Oh, you know what? Actually, I forget. I gotta volunteer at the at our local football game. That we have high school's in the field behind the house, and I'm on volunteer duty for the cross country team for Booster Club tomorrow. So
oh, nice.
If I do it. It's going to be after the game, which will probably
a little late night rip.
9:30. So I may go live or I might
cool.
Save it till Saturday. Who knows? But I will be opening it soon after I get it. But it may not be immediate. So
maybe that 101 Julio Rodriguez Platinum would be in there.
Can you imagine
a happy camper?
Where do you? I mean, we don't want to circle back too much, but where do you put the value of the Julio 1 of 1 versus like the Wander 1 of 1 that you sold from Series 1 first edition, or even the Wander that was sold?
I'm just throwing this out there. If you got that Julio right now, pulled it today,
yeah,
and you were able to get that to auction right after he wins Rookie of the Year,
yeah,
I'm guessing $50,000.
50 grand.
Yeah, I think 40 to 50 pretty easily. But then if you wait longer in the off season, it's gonna, as it tails off. But he's gonna be Rookie of the Year. So
yeah,
Lucky Peter said 100,000. That'd be crazy. It'd be an amazing pull for somebody. But man, pumped up. This is fun, John. I know we're over the 30 minutes, but that was fun, dude.
It was fun. I'm glad we did this on Thursday. Good luck, everybody, on your ripping. If you get update, we're very excited to see what you guys pull. If you guys want to start a YouTube channel, go ahead and do it. We'd love to watch. Post your hits. Event, Instagram, wherever. Really curious to see what everybody gets. It's going to be great. Cannot wait. So, Brett, I only got one thing to ask. What's the line?
Until next time. Peace.
Take care, everybody. Have a great night.